For context, he's speaking about Killa B. He thinks Killa B is racist because he perceived Killa B as to be a jive-talking stereotype of black people. Before we continue, definition of stereotype. A widely held but fixed and oversimplified image or idea of a particular type of person or thing. Oversimplified image of a particular type of person or thing. First thing we all need to ask is, the English dub the same as the Japanese dub? How close are they together? My perception, I watched in the Japanese dub before the English dub ever came out. And I remember him rapping and sometimes speaking and sometimes rapping, but mostly rapping. But he also just speaks, especially to his beast thing, right? I have not seen the English dub at all. So that's what we need to get the fuck out the way. Are they different? Now that we got that out the way, I need to control for my argument. This is Killa. This is actually racist, and it's an actual stereotype, especially in the English dub. But even in the Japanese dub, he's speaking, you can hardly understand what the fuck he's saying. We can all agree that Killa is racist. He is an oversimplified image of a black fighter. The only black fighter, and black people. If you look at all the black people who are depicted in Dragon Ball, they all look like him, right? Now, can we say the same? Killa B has a backstory. He's a Jinchuriki. And when you're a Jinchuriki, you end up being ousted by your village. You're the outcast. To cope with this character, Killa B, dedicated all his time to rapping. And it made him awkward. That is very clearly depicted in the show with how everybody, even his own village, reacts to him. So is Killa B an oversimplified image of black people? The answer is no. See, you can see it as jive all you like. That's fine. The problem here is Killa B is afforded nuance, unlike a lot of black characters in all of anime in general. He's an awkward Jinchuriki, like Naruto is. He's over the top goofy, like Naruto is. Shit, even when Naruto tried to be goofy with him and try to imitate him, he was offended by that shit. Offended! So, I can see why somebody would be offended by Killa B. If you're a rapper, maybe. But because there are other, not only do he have nuance, which takes away the oversimplification, got a backstory, and there are other black ninjas who act nothing like him.